Hello and greetings, my fellow Long Darkins, and welcome to the test build. Yes, spoilers, spoilers, spoilers. If you don't want to be spoiled, avert thine eyes. We'll be in the test build for next, probably about a week and a half at least. Probably at the beginning of June, it will go back. I will go live. All the bug fixes and changes. We have a lot to talk about this. If you haven't checked it out, be sure to check out my thoughts on that on the update video, where I go through everything that's been in this build, my thoughts on it. A lot of big changes, some controversial. We'll talk about this, of course, in our Interloper playthrough. As you know, we were doing quite well. We'd actually slaughtered a bear. I got a revenge against Chester in the last episode of Interloper. But when I did switch over to the test build, of course, all save games got wiped. I don't know if I reverted back to the regular build, my save would be there. But we're just going to actually start a new run, because there's a lot of stuff I want to show you off. So let's just hop right into Interloper. Yeah, we're doing a lot of exploring on Pilgrim, because that's just how the fastest way to map it out. I got a little spoiled using that new rifle skin is really nice. It is really nice. Mechanics and aiming, we'll talk about that as well. It's been quite redux. Let's go to good old Interloper. Alright, go with Will Mackenzie this time. And we'll go with Snowwalker. And Cold Fusion. Yeah, Firemaster's the only one we haven't. I know. Get a little crap on enough. You don't want to grind that one out. I'm like, I just think it'll come natural. We're about 54%. I have no desire to go into Pilgrim and just spam fires. Seems like a lot of work. Okay, let's do this YouTube Interloper, just so I remember which file is which. There we go. And also to believe there are several new spawn locations in Interloper as well. Okay, we'll be heading this through like because there's quite a couple new things in there. If you didn't check out the update video, new lookout and the old forestry lookout actually had a bit of a redecorating job as well. Okay, I do want to say we're in Pleasant Valley. That's not too half. And you notice right away we got a stamina bar difference. And the big thing that is annoying, I don't like it myself. Yeah, it's the pausing. Doesn't pause the game, it pauses you. I think if you're gonna pause this for the status screen, pause everything. And yeah, there's no chance you checking your condition. I want to grab up a couple stones. Well, just in case we need it. Come across a bunny, we might say hi to it. Yeah, if you do want to see the horrible mechanics of bunny slaughter, I do have a couple of videos on that as well. Oh, man. Yeah, Alan Lawrence, technical director of Hinterland, was in the stream when I first did that. Called me a monster. I'm like, you put it in the game. Oh, we got some cattail stock. Like, I was just doing it for science. And you do have to hold down the button now. They just show up as two separate parts. I guess maybe people were confused on that. Okay. I don't plan to spend a long time out in the valley. And what time is it? Because I don't know. Less than an hour daylight left. And sometimes the journal isn't right either. So it's all semi-confusing. Yeah, I do find the... that's one thing I am lobbying for, guys. Make sure you let them know in the forums. Stats on the go. That's something we've gotten quite used to. It's actually really nice. It's a nice quality of life. This seems like a step back, if you were. I don't particularly like it. Like, I know there's been a lot of changes in this build for sake of console and PS4 upcoming release. That I understand. Yeah, some of the stuff, a lot of this stuff I can live with. But that definitely seems like a step back to me. That's the one thing I would like to see changed. I'll see what I can do. You can't throw rocks. The only thing you do is scare the deer. I mean, if you're into that, I should probably hurry a little bit. And once again, I got to break immersion. Not doing too bad. It just seems you are a little bit warmer in Interloper as well. I've heard some comments on. That seems so bad. We're about half. I feel like we'd already be frozen by now. You're a bit of a ways away. Yeah, we do have the graphics all increased to, well, actually show you the graphics as well. Yeah, I did increase the draw distance on everything. Still running a solid 60, no problems there. But looking beautiful, definitely looking beautiful. still a fair distance away. And also be aware the map making is not going to work until we're actually in Mystery Lake. I do believe once the build goes live, it'll have all the maps. Because if you actually go out to the map, I tried to map out the whole thing. I used to do that in my marathon videos and stuff. I did map out most of Mystery Lake, but unfortunately when you go back to another map and go back, it loses track of what the locations you discovered. So that was a little... Oh, shame. I'm not going to be able to get that deer. Let's try now, see if we can get some feathers. So, let's kind of head up more towards the... more this way, I think. Also, it's always you find all this stuff when you don't have... This is a bit of a shame. I'll tell you, we'll find some bunnies. We are catching them, though. I'll tell you that. They keep the change. I don't think the being able to catch rabbits is intended. Because, man, I will never go hungry again. I'll tell you that. I had a ton lined up.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Oh, I know. How cold are you? What's your condition? Oh, man, I don't know. Because even when you're losing condition, now you don't see it. Like, I can live with that, but I kind of like the condition back on the stat screen. Kind of important on survival. At least tell me when I'm in the danger zone. Not till it's already too late. Alright, let's keep going. I do believe we're heading the right way. Yeah, we're going the right way. A bit jerpy. I played Long Dark about 26 hours for that marathon. Yeah, we're actually right by the house. Nice. So even if I don't know where I am, my hands know. It's all instinct now. Yeah, so a couple new locations to check out. Not gonna be... I'm sure they're still holding some stuff back as well.
Goddamn freezing.
I know we're freezing now, but we're not doing too bad actually. The big problem is we're not really tired yet. Especially about nightfall. That is gonna be a bit of a problem. Heck, we could even hit up the Signal Hill tonight if we want, I guess. It's not particularly cold. We're gonna try to maybe heat up, warm gradually. I don't know, what's my condition? I don't know, because I have to keep checking. I'll let that go eventually, actually. Gotta really work with my brightness, too, because I have to check. And there's a weird tint on this sometimes, too. I'm gonna have to fumble with the brightness quality on that. I can actually semi-see. Any matches in here? I apologize if I missed something, it's just I cannot see. I've adjusted my brightness settings, but it's still kind of wonky. Wonker. Both those are full.
This will come in handy.
Herbal tea. Oh, that is gold in Interloper. So far we're off to a good start. Also, special thank you to everybody that joined the charity marathon. I'm allowed to. YouTube came out to support as well. Raised about $400 for charity. Did quite a great job. Saved a lot of puppies. And over about a couple years we've been doing that on the stream, we have saved over probably about close to 100 puppies. Puppies and kittens. Pretty awesome job, guys. Great charity. The Dip Hands Rescue of Minnesota. Okay. I really can't tell too much because I'm sure I'm missing something. It's a little dark. We'll check back when it's a bit brighter. It's almost a little like a puddle. Wish we kind of got a more out of a day spawn, but it is what it is. You get what you get. That was quite dark in there. Well, let's get the car as well. Oh, there's Chester again. He might remember what we did to him earlier. Let's not. And you can actually anger the bears with the rocks. It took me a while to do it. Like, you gotta hit them just so. I think it's just so. And you swear, do you think he'd give me something on his visor now that I had to hold down a button? Seriously. Nothing in the car. Yeah, leave it. And over 26 hours straight, you know, my hands did hurt a little more than usual after a marathon. All that holding down, but... And you won't be able to run away from a wolf as easy, but it shouldn't... the really close calls... Let's see, I need to warm up, then we're probably going to head. What I might do is climb that rope. Wilderness Kitchen. Excellent. Does seem like you have better night vision, though. I've got the book as well. Well, probably not going to hang around here, because my main goal is to get to Mystery Lake. That is the goal. We might go via way a coastal highway, though, just so I can pick up some clothes while we're at it. Don't be a risk. Too much. That's for the healing. Yeah, I did see a tweet between Whiteberry and Raph, and she was talking about dying condition. It's like, you can check your first aid, but really, there's a lot of... It's not really as easy to check your condition, keep track of your stats as well, because you got to pause this. This is kind of emergent braking. Like I said, not a huge fan of that. But well, let's see if Hinoland sticks to the guns. I mean, that's the way it's going to be. We'll just deal with it.
If this is any good to eat.
I believe it is. So if you have any questions about the update, please sure to let me know in the comments. That's the best I can. I can guarantee I played this update more than any other YouTuber out there. Guarantee. Okay. So far, not such great luck right now. Oh, accelerant.
I think I can use this.
Could actually barely tell there was some cedar firewood. So to make sure we get our charcoal for mapping out the area, you're probably going to need, I would say, a good 40 pieces. It's a good 40 pieces to map out Mystery Lake. And also, those depends on you want to get the highest elevation as well. Especially mapping out an area. Some places you can't. It's just unavoidable, especially on the Mystery Lake itself, or the lake region. But it doesn't cover a huge space. Okay, we'll cover that area, and we'll warm up kind of a little bit gradually while we're. How much are we in here? 5 degrees. Not too shabby. Overall, I do like some of the new UI. I don't like the eye. The other stuff gauges I can, because it's almost bar-like. But the eye, it's kind of getting a little... I actually have to go more by where it says winded, tired, drained. Because the eye's a little tougher to gauge. And not horrible, though. But yeah, this is geared to be more console-friendly, I believe. I don't plan on sticking around here. We gotta get to Mystery Lake, so this will be kind of a cut and run. I hope the weather doesn't go just get bad. I don't know. I have to check my journal. Ah, that is just... And that actually is a bug. They do mean to have the amount of daylight and stuff on the status screen. That's also one of my big complaints. Because actually the journal is not quite right either sometimes. Sometimes it can be way off. Alright, check for clothes. So I'll probably be checking my status a lot less until maybe, hopefully, that gets remedied. They do listen on this count. There's stuff like the bow aim and rifle being kind of just God mode enabled, I must say. They made the aim quite a bit easier. So I thought that was kind of part of the charm. I do need to get some cloth as well while we're here. Once we leave here, I don't plan on coming back for quite a while. Alright, plastic container. Yeah, we'll warm it up slowly. bit. I was thinking about a coastal highway, but man, if we're out by the signal hut anyway, it probably would be just fine to keep going that way. And we can actually get torches quite easily now because you actually can pull them from the fire again. They don't last very long, though. They don't last very long. What you kind of want to do is just go get one, set a fire, then before the next torch goes out, then set another fire, grab another torch. Pretty much the way of things on that. Alright. I know somebody's going to say I missed something, but man, it is actually quite dark. It's brighter on the video than it is in here for me. A lot of new retextures on everything as well. We got sewing kits. Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot, actually. 10 hours of darkness left. But it's still light out. So you no longer can do that from the radio menu as well. You can't do the regular crafting anymore. All that you have to do at a crafting station as well. So we kind of lost a couple things in this quality of life, but we did. Let's see. What we got to do? Yeah, we're gonna get some. It is dark, but apparently the window's still light out. Let's look at the bed, see what the time actually is. No, it actually is 10 hours of darkness. Yeah, for some reason it does seem to be lighter inside. Like, I think a lot of this is buggery going on, I think. Now it's actually brighter. I don't get that one. Looking beautiful, though. I mean, man, this game always takes my breath away, but check the shelves real quick. I was hoping for a little bit more, but I mean, we'll take what we can get out of this. I guess that's it. So I'm gonna go to the bed real quick. Just need to warm up a little bit. Wasn't really showing the temperature too, so I don't. Oh yeah, it's. Yeah, definitely mixed feelings, I think, overall with this update. Some great things and some things that kind of make me shake my head a little bit. Remember, this isn't the final version, though. They'll be tweaking this quite a bit. How cold are we? Negative 22. I'm going to actually say YOLO it. We're going to YOLO it. Now, remember, this is also dangerous because I don't know my condition. Yeah, I'm not aware of my condition as much. Unless you want to pause it and break immersion, and kind of dangerous. That's alright, I got a rock. I've taken out quite a few things with this rock. A lot of bunnies. It's also very good for leading wolves away as well. Because they will, if you're crouched, you throw that, they will follow the sound. As for trying to get them to go away, not very good luck on that one. The majority, they just seem to ignore the rock at all and just keep charging after you. The deer will just run. You can stun the bunny. Bear doesn't seem to ignore it for the most part unless you get a lucky hit, and then he gets really, really angry at you. Ooh. Yeah, that's kind of a good try. I didn't think that was going to happen. I'm going to try over here. Oh, I don't see where he went, actually. It wasn't so cold, I would stay, but it's super cold. There'll be plenty of time to catch bunnies soon. We got tracks to make.
Can't feel my feet.
Yeah, weird. See, now when I'm getting numb, I have no idea that I'm getting numb. This seems this kind of UI seems more laid out till the story mode, quite frankly. Yeah, now we can know, like right just before it's happening. I mean, that's not uber helpful. I'm tired of it. We are winded. I would kind of actually like to get the mushrooms as well. Also, if you are over encumbered,
Cold.
be aware now you can't actually do that. You can't climb up or down ropes, which actually seems fair, to be honest. Also be aware, yeah, this is spoilers. This is the test build, so you will see stuff you will see bugs, craziness, etc. I've had quite a few crazy things happen in 30 hours of playing this on the test build. That was freezing. Yeah, I wish I knew how much condition we were losing, but don't worry, I will get less salty about that as we go on. It just doesn't seem like the smartest move to me. I'm not one to shy away from difficulty, but it's not difficulty, it's just not good design, I think. But maybe they're just trying something out. Alright. I got another stone. And I don't normally pick the rope. Let's hope we can make that. Also, you can't use stems while you're on the rope. Oh god, I hope this is actually... I was a little leery because it wasn't quite at 100%. This isn't the longest rope, we should be okay. If not, I'm in a lot of trouble, quite frankly. I am in trouble. Frostbite wrist. Oh, Jesus. Come on. Just make it. Just make it. Do not fall off this rope. I hate to die in the first Interloper episode on YouTube. Come on. Okay. I'm about exhausted. Which was kind of my goal as it were anyway. So we're actually at 90%. Apologize if that is a bit distracting. I got to keep hitting that, but it's the only way I know what's going on. Can't do that on the fly anymore. I'm hoping my needling of that point will get that changed. The overall majority, I am very happy with the update. But there's a couple minor UI tweaks and changes I would like. Yeah, the gun and bow mechanics, I like them to revert to what it was before. But I think the player base is happier with it being easier. I know me and Joe weren't happy about it, but that's one of the things I'm going to grow to accept. I kind of had a feeling it was coming, but let's start doing new epic rock shots now. It is a fun little mini game, though. I was bouncing rocks off of everything. Okay, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. I know you're tired. Some roots as well. There might be a deer not too far from here, but nothing we're dealing with right now. Grab that wood as well. Back inside. So we'll probably actually have better night vision in here. Yeah, I have better night vision now. It's a little confusing. Like, I'm having trouble seeing during the day, but during night it's like almost perfect. We can loot all this, it's not a problem.
That'll come in handy.
Okay, we got a worn tooth. I can't do... That's also what I find that annoying that I can't do my clothes on the radial anymore. So we just got a tooth. Nice. And the inner outer doesn't matter as much anymore, because it seems to just go to the same. For the most part. 34%. Yeah, that we gotta get fixed up. When we get a moment. Okay, let's see. I have like really great vision at night. That's a little odd. I'm not gonna complain about this one though. This is kind of nice. But sometimes during the day, I have to look at my OBS screen because When I'm recording, that actually recording is lighter,
more food.
so I can actually see, because I can't see sometimes. It's a little weird. Okay. Alright. No, you're tired. We're gonna let you rest fairly shortly. Soup, pickle peaches.
So
More herbal tea, actually. I know you're tired. Quite exhausted, actually. Oh, yeah, this is what we're talking about. I actually kind of love, though it does kind of suck. It makes some sense. You can't do the fishing tackle on the fly, or you know, Old Man Beard's lichen. Yeah, you can't actually. And for some reason, there's a controller bug because I actually had to just go click it with the mouse. Wasn't a big deal. I couldn't do any of my crafting on the tables because I had to go in and just do it with the mouse and keyboard. But I still got it done. Yeah, but you can't do that on the fly anymore. You shouldn't craft anywhere. Well. Oh, actually, I rescind that because I'm an idiot. If you've been a long time viewer of my channel, you already know that. Oh, I forgot about that.
I better find some water.
You actually can. It's just kind of hidden in the back. See, this is also not really a quality of life because it was nice on the radio. That's fine, but I guess we only got so much room on the radio, I guess. Oh, you need some water? Well, bam, there you go. Like a boss. Yeah, apologies. I know somebody already yelled at me in the comments for it, but yeah, you could actually do that stuff from here as well. Sorry, I forgot. Ooh, worn work boots. These lockers got a retexture as well.
This stuff will come in handy.
Down vest as well. Nice. It's not on the radio anymore. And the other thing is, if you can't go down to your shoes from here, you have to go back to this one. That's a fair side better. Oh, I thought I saw. No combat pants?
This will come in handy.
That will. He's got a couple new lines as well. I think they made that a little less confusing. Remember, which I'm okay with. That can be dumbed down a little bit. Unless I have to think about, get yelled at about. No, that goes on the outer layer. I'm like, I know. The microwave. Alright, we got 724 calories left. We're exhausted. About 9. That should heal us up quite nicely. Now, we don't have any gloves yet, so it's still a frostbite risk on that, but we should be covered everywhere else. And I gotta check the bed because, yeah, we got 12 hours of daylight. See, it's darker during the day. Like, I'm gonna keep messing with my lighting settings, but it doesn't make any sense that I can see less during the day. I mean, try to look and see if there's any extra goodies, but yeah, I can see actually. You guys should be able to see a bit better, but I can actually see less during the day. I don't know if that's intended. That's a little weird to me. I think it'd be the opposite. It's not going to be any really warmer. Yep, radio. Okay, about 18 calories left. Yeah, I'm gonna catch at least an hour nap. A little brighter, but still, it's like you can see a lot better at night than in the day. It's a little weird. Love the beautiful, especially on the light rays as well. Now Mark is hungry. But I think I'll leave off for this episode. I think I do plan. I was thinking about going to Castle Highway, get more clothes. But I think I want to cover a lot of stuff in Mystery Lake. detailed talk about that. We'll be talking the next episode. We'll be talking a lot more about more, you know, controversial things, changes, and other stuff. Once we get out to Mystery Lake, show that off. I'm going to be grabbing me some bunny, I think. Alright, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like button, it's help a lot. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.